What if cosmic expansion isn't carried by time at all? In standard cosmology, we use the FLRW metric. It's got this single global scale factor, AT, that swells or shrinks as time ticks forward. That's the story most of us learn. The universe evolves because the scale factor grows with time. Space changes as a function of time. But there's another way to tell this story, one that doesn't make time the carrier of state. In a non-minimal Poincare gauge framework, the move isn't to replace AT with some constant or time-independent scale. It's to ditch the need for a universal scale factor altogether. Think of it like this. Instead of AT evolves, I have a sequence of spatial configurations. Time doesn't move the pieces, it just labels the snapshots. Each snapshot is a geometry, curvature-torsion connection possibly different from one region to another. No single knob called AT that the whole universe shares. So expansion? It's not a global dial turning with time, it's the fact that successive configurations differ. In one slice, distances between certain regions are like this. In the next, they're like that. The change is real, but it isn't encoded in a time-dependent scalar. It's encoded in the geometry itself. This is fundamentally different from FLRW. There, geometry is a function of time. Specify the time, get the metric. Here, geometry is the state. Time is just the order of states. What does that buy us? First, we don't assume global homogeneity. Different domains can have different geometric behavior. Buchert-style averaging timescape ideas where expansion is effective and local, not mandated everywhere in the same way. Second, there's no universal expansion law you have to obey. No requirement that every region scales together like synchronized swimmers. The universe can be messy by construction, not just as a perturbation around a smooth background. Third, persistence. What we think of as continuity lives in the geometry, not in a clock. Objects persist because the connection structure maps them from one configuration to the next, not because time carries them along. Does this still allow structure formation, growth of distances, and all the observational stuff we care about? Yes. But those effects come from how successive configurations differ, not from cranking a universal AT. Let me make it crisp. The framework does not swap AT for a constant. It removes the need for any global scale factor. Geometry varies across domains and across ordered configurations. Time indexes the order. Geometry holds the state. So if FLRW says, the universe evolves because AT grows, this says, the universe differs because configurations change. It's a shift from time-driven evolution to state-first geometry. And that's the punchline. Not a modified FLRW, not a frozen scale factor, but a different description of change itself. No universal AT. No global homogeneity on demand. Just geometry, changing by configuration, with time as the bookkeeping for the order of those changes. That's expansion without a time-dependent metric, beyond FLRW.